think she wants to get her. Anything she wants, she can get. She want Chanel, go get it. She want Chanel, go get it. She want the spinning, go get it. She want the brick, go get it. She want this Gucci, she get it. She want this Louis, go get it. Lose with the spike, she get it. Everything I got, she getting it. Yeah, Billy Sedan, she get it. How about the bitch, she get it. How about the Lil, she get it. The Porsche Cayenne, she get it. I bought the coupe, she get it. A shot to the shoe, she get it. I put my kids on the TV. Anything she wants, she can get it.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Pinion Project. So today I'm going to be doing my pregnancy update / announcement. If you didn't already know, this is baby number 2. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So I'm going to start literally from beginning to end. I'm going to be looking down my phone because I have like a little list of everything that I'm going to be reviewing or talking about. So let's start off with, yes, this is baby number 2. This baby, again, just like Chase, this baby was planned. So starting from the beginning, I got on birth control after I had Chase. Maybe like a month after I left the hospital. I got on Depo. It's called Depo-Vera, I believe. If I'm not pronouncing it right, then sorry. But yeah, I called it Depo. It was a shot that you get every 3 months, and that served as your birth control. I opted for that only because I'm not good with taking pills. I hate swallowing pills. I hate taking medication in general. Like, even if I get a headache, I won't take an aspirin. I won't take Advil. Like, I just hate swallowing pills. So yeah, so I got the Depo. It's every 3 months you go get your shot. That's it. That's your birth control. You don't have to take a pill every month. And I wouldn't remember to take a pill if I had to anyway every day. So that's why I just opted for that, because it was the easiest thing that was provided to me. Excuse me to drink this. My mouth is getting dry. I went to brunch with my mom, but I had a full meal and I'm still hungry. So I'm just going to keep sipping on that smoothie. But yeah, so I got on the birth control. Every 3 months I would get my shot. I stayed on that for 2 years. I always wanted my kids to be 2 years apart. So as soon as Chase turned 2, I stopped getting the shots. Little did I know it was going to be a long process. Unlike the first time when I was 19, and like I said, we planned to get pregnant. We didn't happen to think it was going to happen that fast, but we did. And we got pregnant like that with Chase. And here we are. Second time around, totally different. So I've never been on birth control ever before in life until after I had Chase. That was my first time being on birth control. I did not like it at all. One, I didn't do the research on the type of birth control that I got before I got on it. I just did what was most convenient for me. And that was a mistake. One, I'm kind of like against birth control now just because of the chemicals that you're putting in your body, period. I don't know what the chemicals are exactly, but putting chemicals in your body, not healthy. Two, with the Depo, I did not get a period the whole 2 years that I was on it. And to me, that was convenient. It was fun and dandy. Yeah, I don't have to bleed and worry about tampons and pads and all that. I would just spot a little when it was time for my period, but it was very little, and it would last for maybe like a day or two. And I thought that was fine and dandy. But now that I think about it, it's like, come on now. You're not going to release what you're supposed to every single month. Something's not right. So there was that. Then also, it made me very moody. I had no sex drive. It kind of tricked my body into making me think that I was pregnant every month, because I would get like when my period was supposed to come, because I always tracked my periods. When it was supposed to come, even though it didn't, I would get nauseous, stomach aches, like everything would just feel off. So with the moodiness, the no sex drive, the symptoms, like it was just all a no for me. Plus, you're putting all these chemicals I don't even know what I'm putting into my body. So I didn't like the birth control at all. So when I decided to get off of the birth control, I waited like 6 months for my period to actually come back. Like, I had to regain a whole cycle to even try to get pregnant again, because if you don't have the periods, you can't say when you missed one to see if you're pregnant. So that was the whole process too. Every single month, I was just waiting for a period to come because I wanted Chase to have a sibling, and I wanted it to be like 2 years apart. But that's not gonna happen now. They'll be 3 years apart, but that's not bad either. But yeah, it just didn't. It didn't happen the way I thought it was going to happen. Being on that birth control and having all the side effects that it had, it didn't work out for me. So when I did stop taking it, I got my last shot in the summer. After Chase turned 2, I stopped taking it in the summer. Chase's birthday's in January, so I think I stopped. My last shot had to be that July, I think. So yeah, I stopped taking it. I waited for my periods to come back. I tracked my ovulation. When was the best time for me to get pregnant. And I would literally take a pregnancy test like every single month, hoping that I would be pregnant, and they would always come back negative. And finally, 3-4 months ago, pop, this bad boy came back. And with Chase, it was like a faint line. With this one, it was like literally, I don't know if you can see it, 2 lines, dark, right on the spot. So I was really happy about that. I'm still happy, excited. Isaiah was happy and excited too. We were both surprised because we go through this every month thinking Chase will have a sibling, I'm gonna get pregnant, and it wouldn't happen. And then now, pop, positive. So we're really happy. The only thing is, when I did do my research after getting off of the depot, a lot of people complained of having miscarriages or just not being able to get pregnant, period, for many years after they got off of it. Maybe it was because I was only on it for 2 years and I didn't really take it too long. I don't know. To me, that felt like a long time, but I'm just thankful that it didn't have those effects on me. Now, I still worry about miscarriage. I'm hoping for a healthy, happy baby. But I'm a person who worries a lot, and I understand that anything could happen at any point. So that's why I'll be doing these videos per trimester, just to keep track of how everything's going. Let you guys know if you have any questions, comments, any other videos you want to see pertaining to pregnancy or my family, how Chase reacts, anything like that, just comment below. So yeah, I took the test after my period was supposed to come. It was a day late, and I took the test, and I was pregnant, just like I did with Chase. Took it the day after my period was supposed to come, because my periods were regular before I had Chase, and then after they started to get back to normal, they were regular. So I knew when they were supposed to come. I tracked them on my phone, tracked my ovulation, and pop, pregnant. So yeah, like I said, that happened. As soon as I got the positive test, I called the doctor, went in to do the urine test to confirm, and everything was positive with them too. So I'm gonna be reviewing stuff off of my phone. That's why I keep looking down. So yeah, like I already said, this baby was planned. Just talked about the birth control, the pregnancy test, initial appointment. Now, in the beginning, when I was around 5 to 6 weeks, maybe really early on, I was having cramping and I was having spotting. And that made me very nervous because of all of the, you Google stuff, and it's like I shouldn't Google stuff, but I do anyway. Everybody was saying they had miscarriages after miscarriages after miscarriages after being on the depot. So, which, by the way, I'm not going to get back on, and I don't probably plan on getting back on birth control again anyway, because I'm just like anti-birth control now because of the chemicals, and just, you don't know what you're putting in your body. I don't know what it is. I don't want it. It made me feel weird. It changed just me in general. So yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna get back on birth control. So what was I talking about? Pregnancy brain. I don't remember. Anyway, next point. So yeah, this pregnancy is very different. Oh, no, I was talking about the cramping. The cramping and the spotting made me nervous about having a miscarriage. So I did go to the doctors, told them about it. I did have an early on ultrasound when I was around 5 weeks, just to, ease my mind. And even though it didn't put me in the clear, it still like kind of reassured me that yes, the baby's living, the baby's alive. And it's kind of hard to be like not uneasy throughout the pregnancy until you really get farther along, where the baby's moving all day, you feel it kicking, and the baby is alive and well. Whereas this early on, you don't really know until you go get an ultrasound. So I had the ultrasound really early on, Everything was fine. So yeah, this pregnancy is completely different from my first pregnancy. With my first pregnancy with Chase, I was 19. I shared an apartment with my aunt. Um, we were roommates. I didn't really have too much to pay for. It was just me, myself, and I. I paid my half of the rent. That was it. I didn't really have to take care of too much. I just keep my own room clean since we shared the apartment. So it wasn't too much going on. I worked part-time. This pregnancy, I'm married. I already have almost 3-year-old. I work full-time. And now I have to, like, keep up the house. I have to clean the house, do laundry, cook dinner. But Isaiah has been, like, the best husband ever as far as, like, buying food out whenever I don't want to cook, providing my eating habits. I come home, the house is clean. He does the laundry if I'm knocked out sleeping. So yeah, just going into like the symptoms of my pregnancy so far, I've been extremely tired. I work 8:30 to 5:30, sometimes to 6:30. So I come home, I give Chase dinner, and I knock out. And usually Isaiah comes home from work later in the night, so he helps out with the rest of like bath time and putting Chase to sleep, which I appreciate him for so much. So yeah, the tiredness is extreme. I'm hoping that it gets better soon. With sleeping, I'm a stomach sleeper, so it's starting to get uncomfortable now that I'm further along. I still kind of sleep like on my side / stomach, because it's most comfortable for me. But I toss and turn all night, and if I do sleep good, I sleep good, and then I wake up at 4 a.m. on the dot in the morning, and I do not go back to sleep because I wake up for work at like 6:30. So I don't go back to sleep. I'm just up, which that's fine. Prepare me for when the baby's gonna wake up too. But maybe the sleep will get better too. Another symptom, I get really bad headaches. They come at the same time every day, like around this time, like between 2 and 3. I have one now, and they just don't go away until like I go back to sleep at night. It doesn't have anything to do with my hair being too tight. People were saying that, but my hair is not tight, and I try using looser things or whatever. It's not my hair. It's the baby. I'm pregnant. I have a headache because of that. So yeah, I'm hoping that gets better soon. I don't really take anything. You're not supposed to take stuff while you're pregnant anyway, besides Tylenol. I've never been a medication person anyway. I don't like swallowing pills. Like, I can't swallow pills unless I'm like forced to. So I don't really take anything. I've been having all day nauseousness, which I did not have with Chase. I never throw up, but I'm just nauseous all day. So it's like morning sickness all day long, but I don't throw up. The only time I threw up was when I had a stomach bug like last week, and it was really bad. I couldn't even keep water down. Went to the hospital, got some fluids. They prescribed me, I think, was Reglan for the nauseousness. I stayed on that every 6 hours for about a week, and then now I'm off of it, and I'm fine. But that's the only time that I threw up this whole pregnancy. I never threw up with Chase either. I never had morning sickness with that pregnancy. I have slight backaches, but that's normal. It's kind of like you're getting like period symptoms, basically. Had light cramping, and I get out of breath easily. Like right now, I'm just like trying to keep up with myself. But yeah, my face looks kind of bad is because I just wiped my makeup off. So I apologize if my face doesn't look presentable to you, but then again, I don't care. So yeah, I talked about the symptoms. I talked about the sleep. I don't think that I'm going to do a gender reveal. I think I'm going to do something small, like for my family. I don't like surprises, and I don't like even if they handed me the envelope at the ultrasound and said, "Oh, go to the bakery and have them put it in a cake," I could not wait that long to know what I'm having. So me and Isaiah will find out at the end of January, and then I think I'm going to do something small for my family where, I like bake something for them to find out, and like just do appetizers or something at my own house. But I'm not doing like a big balloon box opening. It's just not me. I don't want it. I don't really care. I just want to know what I'm having and know that I'm having a healthy baby, and then I can surprise my family. That's all. So I'm gonna do that probably. And if you guys want to see like a video of me baking the cupcakes or whatever I decide to bake, and then seeing how my family reacts, then let me know. Then maybe I'll vlog that or do like a mini whatever to see their reaction. So let me know if you want to see that. And then also how Chase reacted. Well, Chase knows that mommy's having a baby. He thinks that the baby is a living baby. I am an infant teacher, so I work with babies all day, every day. My ages are 6 weeks to 12 months, so I'm used to it. So Chase sees the babies all the time. So Chase thinks that a baby that's in my classroom is going to be his sibling. He's like, oh, is baby so-and-so going to come to our house? Is this baby coming to our house? I said, no. This is a new baby in mommy's belly that is going to be ours, and it's going to be new. It's not a baby that's already alive. So he'll be 3 next month. Maybe he'll understand, better that this is a new baby. We show him the pictures and everything. So, yeah. So I think that's basically it for the video. I'm just going to show you the pictures from our ultrasound. I go to Yale now for my ultrasounds, and they don't print out pictures anymore on the spot. Like, they don't give you paper copies, which is kind of sad because I miss those. I had them with Chase, and I like the little print-out pictures. So instead, they text you or email you right on the spot the pictures. So what I did was I just printed them from my phone to Walgreens. So this is the picture of the baby. I want it to be a boy, so I'm calling it he. I want Chase to have a brother. I think it would be really nice. I think boys are easier. I take energy over attitude and sass any day. Chase is really wild and energetic, but I'll take that over a girl. But, I mean, if I have a girl, I'm not going to be super sad. I'm still going to be happy that I'm just having a baby in general. But I'm hoping for a boy. Isaiah wants a girl. He wants a daddy's little girl because Chase is a mama's boy all the way. So, we'll see at the end of this month. But, yes, this is the baby. The baby was upside down, had the hiccups, and had his legs crossed. So he wasn't really cooperating that much because really the picture's supposed to be like this, like he's supposed to be, facing the other way. Yeah, I keep saying he because I want it to be boy. Just speaking it into existence. So yeah, he was upside down, had the hiccups, legs crossed and all. But this is the baby, and then this is a picture of basically the face down, you can see his brain, his eyes, his mouth, and then his body, and then down under his legs were crossed. So yeah, that's the baby. We do have names picked out. Obviously, I'm not going to say what they are yet. We have a boy name and a girl name. So yeah, I will show you my belly. My mom thinks I'm huge, which maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I went to the doctors, they didn't say anything. I was really big with Chase. They thought I was, I would go out in public, people thought I was having twins. My belly was just very big and round. And from the back, you couldn't tell I was pregnant. I wasn't wide. My belly was just big. And I think, excuse me. Yeah, with pregnancy, you get a lot of burping and a lot of gas. So yeah, excuse me. So, my belly. It's big. To me, it's not big. It's just I look like I'm pregnant, and that's all. So, yeah, I think I'm 3 months. I go by weeks. They tell you weeks at the doctors and stuff. Because really, if you think about it, you're more, people say you're 9 months pregnant, but really it's almost 10 months if you do it by the week. So when people ask me how many months I am, I'm always forgetting because I go by weeks. I'm 13 weeks and I think 2 days. So I guess that's 3 months. I don't know. I don't want to add it up. But yeah, my belly. This is my belly. On this side. This side. They say that you show faster with your second child anyway, so I think that's why I'm big. Belly. Belly ring is coming out soon. Got stretch marks left over from Chase, but I'm gonna get my belly cream soon because like you see, I don't really have that many stretch marks left over from Chase, so I'm hoping if I rub like I did the first time that I won't have them again. I don't mind the pudge, but if I could have less stretch marks on my belly, that would be nice. But then again, I don't care. My husband loves me regardless of how I look. So yeah, I have whew, I'm out of breath. 4 apps on my phone that I use to track the baby. I used to track my periods. I used period calendars. I used to track my ovulation. I used ovulation calculators, and now I track the baby. I did the same thing with Chase. So I have what to expect, the baby center, baby plus, I don't know if that's what it's called, and the bump. So basically all you do is you click on the app, you type in when you're due. By the way, I'm due June 28th. I hope the baby comes early. Chase came 2 days early, so maybe this baby will come early too. Either way, it doesn't matter. But I'm due June 28th, and I'm 13 weeks and 2 days. And when you log in, you type in all your information, you put in when you're due. It's gonna calculate for you like what's happening with the baby during that week. So, it shows you a picture of how the baby looks. It tells me second trimester, 13 weeks, 2 days, and it gives you articles. You know, things you might be wondering, things like that. It says food cravings during pregnancy. You can type in your weight. You can type in your appointments. You can do all of that. And your body's changing. What size the baby's the size of a peach. And when you click on the picture of the baby, it gives you details. And you can even move the baby around to see what the baby looks like that. One of my other apps, maybe it's this one, it lets you click on different things that are like updating. So and different apps have different size like variations. So this one says I'm still 13 weeks, but it's the size of a lemon. So the baby's the size of a lemon. But yeah, it gives you tips on different things, articles, talks about decorating your nursery, baby names, exercises, and yeah, so when you click on the 13 weeks, it gives you an update of everything that's happening in the 13 weeks. This week, can you believe that your baby is forming vocal cords and teeth? And even though the baby is still teeny, he or she already has fingerprints. So that's just an example, and it goes on and on and on, articles about what's happening this week. And I check up on them from week to week just to see, you know, how the baby's doing or what's going on. Because, like I said before, you don't really feel like the baby moving yet. It's too early. So until I get that like confirmation where I can like feel the baby all day kicking me and moving, and I know it's healthy and or you know active and moving, until then I just look at my apps and I know what's going on with the baby. And yeah, so that last ultrasound I had one at 5 weeks because I was spotting, one at 12 weeks to check for the Down syndrome, which the baby's results came back clear of that. And then the anatomy scan will be at the end of January to determine the sex. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you want to have any comments, suggestions, questions, any more videos that you want to see, comment below, like the pictures on Instagram. Anything you want to see, let us know. Bye.